Division 2. I'm your host, Curse Wolf, joined by the lovely Chloe, or shall I call you Lucy?
You can call me whatever you want. You can call me Chloe. I don't really care. Welcome. We're here to cast the match ILV Pink versus Domino Esports Academy. It's gonna be a promising match, I would say. Both of these teams are competent enough to win the spot for number one for the playoffs. We will see how it will go.
Indeed. I mean, you mentioned they're both competent enough, but we only will be able to see one make it to fight for the first place. And as to who that will be, we will predict right now. I'm personally going to say Domino Academy are going to take it a 4-2 victory. How about you, Lucy?
Well, I don't know. I haven't really seen both of these teams play. I don't really know what kind of results they had. So I'm just gonna give the benefit of the doubt to ILV Pink here. I will think it's gonna be a best of 7, like we're going to
Yes.
game 7 here,
Okay.
but we will have to see how it goes.
That is fair enough. I mean, ILV Pink managed to scrape fourth, and Domino Academy managed to almost go on a lossless streak and managed to make themselves first. We will try and get this game underway. Players not quite sure as to who's meant to be where, but the game starts now. Go on.
Yeah, sorry, I was joining the match. Yeah, Virgo trying to go for the ball here. Silent Panda doing a great job of trying to put it out. Tempest here trying to put it on the backboard. Does a great job of managing that. Virgo trying to go for the double tap, doesn't quite get it. Great job from him. Groa trying to go pass it back into the offense for them. Ross trying to take it slow. Tempest on the wall though. Great block from him. Virgo going on the offense. Another double tap almost into the net. Silent Panda here trying to dribble it out. Jones trying to put it back for his teammates. Tempest with a great pass and a great shot from Virgo, but Croa there with an amazing save.
Yeah, you mentioned that Crow managed to get a good save. It seems that ILV Pink are just not struggling on the defense, being pressured and doing a good job of surviving in a sense. They have an opportunity now. Silent Panda securing the first goal. Let's have a look at this again. Koroa just takes the shot. Tempest forced to keep it high. Backwards in the goal. Panda places it just above, securing that first goal a minute in.
Yeah, like exactly what you said. They were trying, like playing a bit shaky, but it doesn't really matter. Like we're first minute in, so we'll have to see how it goes. Virgo here with a miss. Koroa on the wall, trying to hit it, just doesn't quite manage to. Tempest here with a great clear, trying to go for the pass himself. Doesn't quite get it. Koroa here trying to beat the defender. He does a good job. Trying to put it middle for Ross, but he doesn't quite get it. Just a little high. Silent Panda just trying to get something going in the offense. Koroa here. Hitting onto the wall. Virgo there to beat him. Jones trying to get the offense going. Not trying to get the defensive clear. Jones here with an amazing pass into the middle. Tempest here with a great shot on net and a great pass from Jones.
Virgo with a nice 50, forcing that high. Jones forcing it back just off the crossbar. Tempest reading it beautifully, and Ross could not reach it, tying up the game. Still, 3 minutes remaining. This is the first game of the series, so that these teams are still warming into it.
Yeah, exactly what you said. They're still warming into it, so we can expect anything. And almost a great shot from Tempest here in the front post, but doesn't quite manage it. Jones trying to clear the ball out, doesn't really do a great job. Silent Panda trying to pass it back middle. Ross gets the demo on Jones. Doesn't really matter anyways, because it will respawn back. Tempest there with a great clear. Just Kuroa not reading the bounce correctly, but he does a great job of just doing the second challenge there. Silent Panda, a bit awkward into the middle. Just passes it to Tempest. Virgo trying to pass it back to Jones, but doesn't really do a good job. Oh, and Jones there, just trying to clear the ball out, and Croa's there for the shot. It's 2-1 for ILV Pink.
Ross hits that upfield. JV just getting an awkward tap, couldn't quite control it, giving Kuroa the opportunity they need to give themselves the lead.
Yeah, exactly what you said. It's a good lead. Here we have on the kickoff, Jones trying to battle out with Silent Panda. Silent Panda just being a bit faster than Jones. Jones trying to clear the ball out here. He does a great job of him doing that. He almost gets it above Silent Panda, but Silent Panda was ready for the block. Now Jones trying to do something in the middle. Kuroa there for the 50. ILV Pink are like looking very strong so far, I would say. They have like a lot of pressure. Domino Esports just have to do a better job of maintaining the pressure and getting those chances.
Oh, I would agree. I mean, you see there that opportunity that Domino Academy had, and ILV Pink were just ready, made sure that there was no way that they could continue their pressure, and ended up almost getting a nice counterattack that worked out. But unfortunately, it's gone back to this for them.
Exactly. Well, as we speak, Virgo here with an amazing shot. Ross there with a really good save. Kuroa just clearing the ball so far out. Everyone just has time to get back, get some boost. Ross here trying to get a good clear onto the wall, making it awkward for Jones. Virgo trying to go for another touch. He gets it as well. Amazing play from him. Silent Panda now putting it onto the sidewall. Ross here into the middle, and it's open. Kuroa with the 3-1. 1 minute remaining.
What is happening to Domino Academy? I think a lot of people were expecting them to do extremely well, but you see there, the goal was open. They're not doing much at the moment.
Yeah.
They need to switch up what they're doing to ensure they get the win.
Yeah, I agree with you here, Kirst, but if you looked at the replay, it was an unfortunate 50 in the post there, which allowed it to go into the middle. And I don't know who flew, but someone flew and couldn't get back on the ground, so that's why it's so open.
Yeah, it made it quite unfortunate for them as well. And
again, it's very unfortunate here. Silent Panda just getting that 4th goal for ILV Pink. This game is done. It's 1-0 for ILV Pink.
I can agree there. JV needing, it looked like he needed to just push, make sure they had the pressure to get a goal, but ended up pushing too far forward and resulting in a goal against them. So they're just going to have to throw off this game and try and push into the next one like nothing's happened. This is a best of 7. I said it in the previous playoffs. You have enough, these first 2 games give you enough time.
Oh my god. Virgo here with an amazing redirect into the net. Oh my.
What a redirect just off the backboard, giving them a nice goal to push them, give them momentum, for the next game. Not enough to secure them this win. Maybe they get 2 in this last few seconds, but we will just have to wait and see.
Yeah, as you said that, they could get 2 goals here. If they score right now and get a kickoff goal, they could still equalize, but that's so unlikely. Here, Kuroa trying to go for the 5th goal here. Trying to pass it onto the backward. No one there to follow it up though, and this is game 1. ILV Pink make this game 2-4. Amazing performance by them so far, but we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, you can see here that all the players of ILV Pink did well to get saves off of the Domino Academy shots. They did have a lot more, however, and some of them just didn't go in. ILV Pink did a very good job to keep up the pressure when needed and to secure the goals and just slowly break apart the defense of Domino Academy. Domino Academy do have the potential to take this back completely, I think it's fair to say, shown through their league play. However, we do need to bear in mind that this is playoffs and you can crumble fairly easily just under the pressure. So we will have to see how that goes for them. We will ready up now and get into the next game, and hopefully. And is there anything you'd like to add, Lucy?
No, not really. You explained it very well here, so I don't really have any words to say.
All right, well, quickly, before we do get into the next game, I would like to point out the Division 1 playoffs tomorrow is going to have more games than today. And you're maybe wondering, well, how are
Why?
we intending to stream these games? Because this is because of the conference system for Division 1.
Yeah.
We need to work a way to stream the games. So what we've decided is to make a second stream account, ECCGG2. You can follow that, and we will have the first one of the first round games, and one of the second round games as well. So so you can watch your favorite teams, and you don't miss the entire playoffs.
Yeah, that's great. A great job of thinking from ECC right here. But we will have to go into this match. It's game 2, ILV Pink versus Domino Esports. Everything can happen because it's a best of 7. So put here, Silent Panda trying to put it into the net, and
That's an own goal.
that's an own goal indeed. That's a great way of putting it, Cursed. Silent Panda just trying to pass it middle, I think. Fucking wasp in my face. Okay. Okay. That's
JV
unfortunate.
Jones, JV Jones, because no one will read that, see that in chat. It said that there was a wasp in his face,
Yeah.
and resulted into that own goal. Let's hope the wasp stays out of his way, and it looks like it is.
Yeah.
Oh
Tempest here trying to go for the follow-up as a third, but he doesn't quite get it. It was a great save from Kuroha, I believe. So, yeah. Silent Panda here trying to go for the block. Does another great job. JV Jones just putting it back into the ILV half. Here another great clear from Tempest, making it very awkward for ILV Pink. Unfortunately, a miss there from JV. Silent Panda trying to clear it out again. Just tries to fake the ball.
I think he tried the fake, and it almost worked. Virgo was there. Tempest now with the blocker. Nice dunk from Panda. Virgo getting the clear out. Another back shot from Ross. JV places this to the side. Kuroha needing to get it out. It goes off the backboard. Tempest hits it high. Virgo with the shot almost. Looks like ILV Pink have the opportunity.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate for Jones here. I think he would be very tilted after these 2 goals. Back flipping and making an own goal, even though there was a wasp in your face. Who player would not get mad about this? Especially in playoffs.
It's definitely something you don't want to happen. It's one of the more important games, the first round games, because once you lose it, you have the potential to just not even make third, and it is truly something you don't want to see happen to yourself.
Yeah, exactly what you said. Great way of putting that. And Ross here trying to put it to the side, just does a weird ass flop. Oh, Kuroha here with an amazing save on Virgo's touch. Jones missing it again, and resulting into a goal from Silent Panda. Great way of him to score that one. Especially just because how hard he hit it. He almost missed it though, but he just didn't. Clean way from Silent Panda. Yeah.
He jumped jumped high, but not high enough, and just boosted in the wrong angle. Couldn't quite read the proper trajectory of the ball, and
Exactly.
it resulted in the easy goal for ILV Pink. But what they need to do now is just play it normally. Don't panic. Don't rush. Make sure they get a few goals back. There's still half the game remaining, and there is what, 5 more games in this series potentially, so they have plenty of time.
But be aware of, you can say there are, and as I said, that JP Jones here tries to redeem himself. Here now he gets a redeeming goal. He still needs 2, but that doesn't matter. If he does anything for a play for the team, it's all fine. But here, as we said that, I wanted to try and say that even though we have a possible 5 more games, if you lose 2 in a row, you will quite doubt yourself, especially as you were first in league play. You will pretty much doubt yourself of your skill level.
The issue there is you just need to push past that. You can't let the mental game just destroy the physical game and make you lose, and you need to always be aware of it. Otherwise, situations like the past 3 goals will continue to happen, and you may end up just making it even worse off for yourself. So you just need to make sure that you continue playing. As Tempest almost gets the shot off there, But yeah, you need to make sure you keep playing it normally and as best as you can, and you will continue to play well.
And Tempest there with an amazing double touch for the assist on Virgo. Tempest just couldn't quite get it into the goal, but Virgo there for the shot, making it 2-3 for ILV Pink. I still believe in this match that they can pull this one over.
Domino Academy have done a very good job to claw their way back, but they're still not done. They need to keep going. They can't let ILV Pink score anymore. We will have to see how it turns out for them.
JV Jones trying to score that one. Ross does a great job of saving it. And again, oh, that was an amazing save from Ross. JV Jones trying to keep the pressure going onto ILV Pink here. Kuroa does a great job of doing the clear here. Ross trying to put it in midfield. Silent Panda there for the follow-up. Kuroa trying to shoot it actually. I don't know if that was a smart play, but we will see how it goes. Virgo there with a great save. JV Jones there with an amazing clear. Silent Panda trying to score it as well. I would like to put out that these teams both don't go for like passing plays. Like they have to go for the passing plays. You can't just score goals like that unless it's open. And I don't expect that many open nets anymore from both of these teams.
Yeah, after what we have seen, I don't think they're willing to leave an open net. I mean, you made a very good point, Almi, the passing plays. It is a brilliant way to break down the defense, especially at this level when you have the capability, as I know these teams do. You can just slowly pull apart the defense and give yourself the open net that they're not realistically willing to give you.
Yeah, exactly. And as I said, the Tempest here trying to get the save just doesn't get anything. JV Jones there to get the initial save needed. Ross there trying to clear it out. Tempest passing it to Jones. Virgo here for the last 5 seconds of the match. Jones trying to redirect it. It's manageable. And Jones trying to put it in mid again. Virgo there. I don't think he has any boost left. And as I said, that he didn't have any. Unfortunate for Domino. Yeah, exactly. But I think they realized that they have to stop giving open nets to ILV Pink, because we saw, I think, 2 open nets right here.
Sort of 2 open nets. Like a one backflip from JV Jones was led to a technically an open net. Same with his last goal for ILV Pink. The first one I think was just bad communication, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you see the amount of shots that Domino Academy are putting through, but not enough are just going into the back of the net. And the only goals that ILV Pink scored were the slip-ups from Domino Academy. So they need to make sure that they just fix themselves, which they did very well in the last half of the game because they managed to pull 2 back and not concede anymore. So we just need to see that Domino Academy continue into this next game of the series.
Yeah, exactly. Great way of putting that. Domino Academy can obviously take this whole series into their hands, but they just have to stop giving them open nets and just play how they play, because that's the only thing that will matter in this match up. Because like Domino Academy, their chances are like more aggressive, more deadly than those of ILV Pink, just because they have a greater force in the offense.
Oh, I 100% agree. They are a very tough team to play against, and ILV Pink are doing an extremely good job to make sure that they aren't losing these, or these first 2 games haven't been lost. We'll have to see how they continue into these next few games of the series.
Yeah, exactly. Tempest there, almost scoring a really good goal, but just hits the crossbar. Jones trying to pass it middle. It's open. Virgo does a slow shot, just catching the player off guard in defense and scores a goal.
Yeah, Virgo upside down takes that beautifully just under Kuroa. Jumped too high, expecting a nice top corner shot, but I think Virgo read the speed of his opposition, made sure that it was just slow enough to go past, but fast enough to make sure that it still went in without
another goal.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Tempest, let me finish my sentence, please. Let's have a look at this again. Virgo with a nice bump. Tempest taking this high, Crow just missing, and he got the beautiful angle. My word.
Exactly. Great angle from Tempest here for the 2-0. It's still like 4 minutes remaining, but it's a great lead and a great confidence boost for Domino here. Silent Panda just getting the good clear out, trying to get an offense going. An unfortunate bump from ILV Pink there in the defense, as you could see. JV Jones just being very aggressive with his demos. Tempest trying to go for another double tap. Almost gets Sakura there for the block. Virgo trying to pass it middle again. Silent Panda there with another clear. These teams are like, they're all like both really good. Like you can see that. And like Domino just had more chances again and made them work. So we will have to see from the pressure from ILV Pink.
Yeah, ILV Pink have a good amount of pressure when it comes to going into the offense, and a very good, usually a very good defense. But as we've seen in the first minute of the game, they managed to concede 2 already, but they're not letting it phase them. The goals being scored have lowered through the time that has been played, but they're definitely getting more chances on the offense. They have only had 1 shot, but I think that was 1 more than as it was in that first minute that they were just getting peppered at.
Exactly. Silent Panda trying to go for another shot. And a great demo from Silent Panda on Virgo there for the open net for Kura. And it's 2-1, 3 minutes remaining.
That was terrible for JV.
Exactly.
He was in that smoke and could not see it in time.
Yeah, well, he also misplayed it. Like, he passed it upwards. But it happens, you know.
Poor touches can lead to those kind of goals, and sometimes you just have to let them be. But
yeah.
A very good demo from Silent Panda, making sure that Virgo couldn't get the save, and it really put off JV Jones because he jumped for it. Couldn't see. Are they getting a goal? Yes, they are.
Kura here with another great goal, making him lead into 2 goals for this game. Another great pass from Ross K there. He just couldn't get the angle going for himself, but he does manage to just score it himself. Or like pass, my bad. Which leads it up to tying the game in game 3, making them almost be able to go to match point for them. Ooh. JV Jones tries to get it back. Nice back pass from JV Jones. Virgo trying to go for the double tap. He gets it. Tempest there with the follow-up. Just puts it wide. JV Jones just doesn't manage to get it into the net. So unfortunate for Domino Academy. But as I say that, JV Jones with an absolute banger onto the net.
The amount of shots they had. Virgo got about 50. Ross just shot that out. Jones, after 3 attempts, I think it was, finally places it above both defenders and secures them the lead in this game. Yeah,
exactly what you said. 2 minutes remaining. I think both of these teams can still score a goal or 2. So we'll have to see. Tempest here trying to go for the goal. And as I say that, he actually scores. Great kickoff. Just Tempest trying to catch the people off guard. Silent Panda just hits it onto the ceiling. Unfortunate touch there, but Tempest is there. Great shot.
Tempest did a very good job in reading Silent Panda. He hit it into the ceiling backwards as well. Didn't give his teammates enough time, and it resulted in another goal. A great dunk there, but it did continue for the ILV Pink. They do have an opportunity now.
Exactly. Rosuke trying to score again. Like, they are just trying too much for the solo offenses. And here, as I say, that JV Jones with the 5-2. A great passing play from Virgo to JV into an open net. What do you want more than an open net? I don't even know.
I mean, you could get a few things. Maybe like a nice flip reset, double touch, ceiling shot.
Oh, sure. No, but I would take... That's true, but I would take an open net any day of the week. Like,
especially due to how important this game is. It does give you a brilliant edge just on the team against you. And
exactly. And with like being 5-2 up, you're gonna be confident as Domino. And this makes 6-2. Virgo just shooting it onto the post, but I think Kura here just own goaled it. Or Ross. That's just unfortunate for Ross. But it happens, you know? Bad read, just makes a goal.
Yeah, very unfortunate. He just tried to get there in time, couldn't and ended up scoring the own goal. That's one back for JV, it seems, and they're definitely going to struggle if they end up having what JV had, where he just kept feeling worse off after it. It's going to only end badly for them. But I'm hoping that both of these teams are going to perform their best and not be too concerned over these own goals that have been scored today.
Yeah, exactly. Ross here trying to go for the shot, almost gets it on the net. Kura here trying to go for the follow-up, but it's blocked by Jones. Silent Panda going onto the wall. Tempest here with a great block. Trying to put the middle. Kura here with the shot. JV Jones just, he does it again. Unfortunate for JV. Trying to block it out, get a pinch, or I don't know. I think he tried to go for a pinch or a high.
He couldn't get there in time, and he ended up just wedging it in between him and the post, the crossbar. Sorry, it fell down, and the opposition just had a clear goal to shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunate for JV Jones, but this game is going to Domino Esports, or Domino Academy. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. I think it's like
Domino
the same.
Esports Academy. It's just an academy at the end. That's all. But
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this game is for them, seeming that it's only half a minute remaining, 3 goals to score. I don't think they can pull this one off, but we will see how it goes.
Ross with an opportunity, takes it high, has to keep it low. JV pushing that, and there is still 3 goals needing to be scored for ILV Pink. Are they just going to try and get a consolation, or are they going to try and keep their momentum by scoring one more? But it doesn't seem the case. Will it switch around for Domino? Will they manage to get the goal?
Ross is
just given up. He's turtling. He's just waiting for the game to end. But Domino Academy have done a brilliant job after the first 2 games to come back. The amount of shots that they had, 14 there to the 10 of ILV Pink. There is a lot of shots, not many going in. Disregard the 6 for Domino Academy. Didn't read that in time. But the amount of saves that Domino Academy are putting through as well now is just really, really good for them.
Yeah, exactly. And as you see that Domino Academy here gets the first game for them, making this go to a game 6. Game 5.
It could,
4. Yeah, but it's gonna go to game 5 guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed.
So
Wait, no.
we'll have to see.
No, game 6 guaranteed. If Domino Academy have won this first one now, and it's 2-1 in
game
the
3, game 4, game 5. No, because ILV Pink can win 2 more now, and then they win.
Yeah, so true. It's guaranteed game 5, almost guaranteed game 6. Depending on if Domino Academy take another game, we will have to see whether or not they do. Server goes down for maintenance. I'm pretty sure everyone can still join the lobby that are meant to be joining.
I'm joining.
So am I. It's just the casting crew. All right, let's go for this entertaining no one versus no one. Lucy, should me and you hop for a quick 1v1?
Sure. No. I wouldn't mind. I would literally clap your edge.
You probably would, and I don't want to find out if you would. Or by how much, sorry. So we'll try and get everyone in. But I want to say a quick thanks to Godalians for sponsoring this season of ECC. They have done a very generous thing to provide Champions Division and I think part of Division 1. I'm not quite sure. Someone told me that I'm wrong or that I'm right. I don't know. No one's going to tell me that. With a prize pool. And obviously the winner of playoffs for Champions Division and possibly second place gets the money. So it'll be very good for them. If you aren't following us on our social medias, there is the Twitter and Discord. Links are below. You can join the Discord and participate in the league, and you can join the Twitter. You can see the Twitter and keep up to date with how these games are going and the standings for the divisions. We'll get into this 4th game of the series right now.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna see how it goes. Just the kickoff goes both ways. Virgo trying to pass it back to Tempest. Tempest trying here for another shot. Gets blocked. Jones here trying to pass it mid to Virgo. Does a great job of managing. Ross just shooting it onto the goal. I don't know why they shoot everything. Like, they have so much space to create something, but they're just not being creative. And that showed in game 3. They literally had 0 creation, which led into only 3 goals out of the 9 scored. But Goda here trying to clear it out. Just waits. It's getting a bit awkward here. Silent Panda here trying to get the save. He does do a great job of doing that. Tempest here trying to keep up the offensive play, but Silent Panda there was a great clear. Ross trying to pass it back to his teammates. Tempest there with a great 50. Silent Panda putting it high. Kuroa there trying to hit it again. And that's just 2 whiffs in a row. Kuroa here trying to pass it back. Ross just beats out JV Jones. Open net. What we will see. Kuroa here with the chance. Taking it slow. Silent Panda going for another one. Blocked by Jones. Tempest trying to pass it back to one of his teammates. And now the play is back to ILV Ping.
An opportunity again. I think it's very limited boost for the Domino Academy side. Purely because of the amount of pressure that ILV Ping are putting on them. Tempest able to reach that in time, however, giving them a slight counter-attack, but it is short-lived as Kuroa pushes this forward. Never mind. Virgo gets a nice dunk. Can Ross take it around Tempest? No, the ball falls into the center. Virgo backflips. Silent Panda does a good job to reach it. 2 players are up from ILV Pink. This is dangerous.
Exactly what you said. It's dangerous. ILV Pink have to stop double committing or doing any of that play. Ross here trying to go for a shot. Just the ball is too speedy to get to it. Virgo trying to just clear it out. Silent Panda gets the block. Virgo trying to go for something nutty. Oh, almost gets it. Amazing play by Virgo. Tempest going into the infield again. Virgo there to clear it back. Jones wanted to commit on that play, but just couldn't get to it in time. So he backed off. And that's
Oh no.
An amazing 50 by Ross, but...
Let's have a look at this. Tempest takes it out, taps it just once, too hard. Taps it off the wall slightly, giving Ross the perfect angle needed. If the ball was closer to the wall, maybe it wouldn't have happened. Maybe it just pinched straight across. But Ross managed to get the angle that he needed, shot and scored. Gave it enough power, and now ILV Pink are a goal ahead, sorry.
Yeah, exactly what you said. They're like a goal ahead. 2 minutes remaining. It doesn't really matter. Like any team can score. If it's one open net, one good chance, it's going to overtime. And then we will have to wait another game to see what's going to happen. Silent Panda there trying to go for the shot again, blocked by Jones. Now he tries to clear it out to Virgo, but Ross there with an amazing challenge. Pro here with the shot, misses. Now Ross trying to pass it infield. No one there from ILV Ping to catch it up though. And now here Domino Esports Academy back onto the offense.
They scored.
They scored. I didn't know what was gonna go on. I didn't really see anything. Virgo here does a great job of
Jones
passing it, but Jones just does the fake. He does the fake, and
what do you mean? He hit the ball.
He hit the ball?
He managed to hit the ball. He got the assist. It was a perfectly calculated pass that was also technically a fake. Meant as a shot. And, you know, they managed to equalize from it. Done a very good job. Domino Academy showing that they have these strategies down on. Oh, JV Jones, what have you done?
Well, I mean, Jones, he just tried to get it into the net, but he just was too high for the... Yeah, he was too low for the ball. What I wanted to say, he was too low for the ball, and the ball just went so high. He just didn't really anticipate onto the pass. Like, the pass was amazing there. But Jones here redeems himself and does a great job of getting that 2-1 goal lead.
Yeah, I mean, he gave me a bit of a panic there with that first shot, and the second shot, just as much. He hit it up quite high, but thankfully it was in the goal enough to not matter if it hit the crossbar or not. They are a goal ahead with just under a minute remaining. ILV Pink may have enough time, but we will have to find out whether or not they push this to a match point for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Vertical here trying to pass the Tempest. The passing plays from Domino Academy are paying off so well. Like every time they do something, it's so dangerous, or it leads to a goal, or it's just super dangerous pressure. Tempest there just couldn't quite get it onto the net there. And they're a great clear from Kuroa.
They're doing a good job with their passes. You did mention you wanted to see more of them, and they do work out very well. And I think Domino Academy are finally putting these passes that they know how to do to good use.
Exactly. And yeah, seeing how this is going, I think this is going to hit the ground, or almost a goal from Tempest, but it touches the ground. Domino Academy take game 4, and we're going to game 5. This game will just decide who will go to match point next match, and will possibly take the match or the whole series.
Entire series, indeed.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you see the amount of shots that Domino Academy are now starting to put through. They're just getting more and more than they have been, and the ILV Pink are seeming to struggle. They are getting enough. They are getting saves, but unfortunately, they aren't enough. Domino Academy managed to secure that extra edge of a goal on ILV Pink, and we will have to see how they fare up against them in this next matchup.
Exactly what you said. We will have to see how it goes. Like both teams just took 2 games like without conceding another one, so like both of these teams are capable of scoring or making the chances. ILV Pink just have to look more for the passes because they're trying too much to score. Like they want to score and they're just trying to shoot everything onto the net, even though it's not smart to do that at that moment. So we'll have to see how game 5 goes. Decided for a match point. Tempest here trying to pass it middle to Davy Jones. And it's another goal for Domino Academy.
Early goal, 8 seconds in. Tempest beating Kuroa and Silent Panda, who are both awkwardly stuck on that side wall. The ball falls into the center. JV Jones gets a shot with, I believe that was Ross, backflipping in the goal, giving him an even easier shot than he realized.
Exactly, but it was a really good shot and great pass. Anyways, so what I said, like the passing plays are working out. And ILV Pink just don't realize that, or just don't have the communication to make them work. We will have to see. Kuroa here trying to get it out. Ross gets a touch, another touch. Virgo trying to block it, but it's open. Kuroa can make a shot happen. He puts it high. Silent Panda trying to go for the goal, and he gets it. JV Jones just couldn't get to it because he didn't have any boost left. Unfortunate for him.
And has a quick car change, I just noticed. Managed to get a nice, easy, comfortable goal, tying up the series. We've only had 40 seconds of this game, and this feels like it could go on forever.
Yeah, exactly. We will have to see how that works, though. Ross here trying to go for it. Bounces awkwardly into the open. No one there to follow it up, though. Kuroa trying to pass. No one there. Great passing opportunity, though. Now it's back into the... Oh, Jones. Oh, Tempest just tries to get it into the net, but Kuroa there with an amazing save. Virgo here trying to put it into middle. Silent Panda gets to clear though. Jones puts the middle again. Tempest there with the follow-up. And there is Virgo for the 2-1. Tempest here tries to get it into a goal, but he just hits it high. Ross getting a 50 and just unlucky for Kuroa. Couldn't get to it in time, and Virgo there for the goal.
Yeah, Silent Panda pushed up to that, not quick enough, and it did result in Virgo getting that comfortable goal. Tempest almost had a very good opportunity with his tap down, but like you mentioned, I believe it was Kuroa who managed to just... managed to intercept it and continue on their defensive play, but again, it was shortly-lived with Kuroa. Tempest now with an opportunity. The ball gets hit high. Ross gets bumped by Panda. Very awkward there for ILV Pink. Kuroa seems to be the only one back. It's a nice clear. Will they manage to equalize it this time around? We will have to see.
Yeah, Tempest here trying to get it onto the backboard. Kuroa with an amazing read. He just tries it again. Silent Panda gets the block. Kuroa here with the pass into the middle. Ross just going for the shot. doesn't quite get it. Virgo there with an amazing clear, trying to go for the offensive play himself, and it's open. It's open, and it's...
Okay.
I thought it was him.
Almost missed one of the most important shots of his life. Taps it with the roof of his car. If Panda just hit that, that was saved. And unfortunately it wasn't. It's now 3-1. Domino Academy taking the lead at the moment. I think RV Pink are starting to feel the pressure.
Yeah, exactly what you said. They're like feeling the pressure, and you can see that in their play. I think they're playing more anxious and more double committee now, and yeah, it's really putting them off guard. But as we say that, Kuro here trying to go for the clear, just misses the bounce. Tempest here going for the shot. Virgo there with the follow-up. 4-1 for Domino Academy. Domino Academy just showing their class right here. Just taking... I would confidently say they're gonna take this game as well. And they're playing so much more confidently. It feels like they're more warmed up now.
Oh, 100%. Tempest had that shot, almost had the angle on lock. Unfortunately, however, he just hit the post, but it did result in a mishap for the defense of their opposition, and it gave them the goal regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Tempest here trying to pass it middle again. Ross gets a block, I would say. And Silent Panda and Ross is double committing on the next play. Jones is trying to put it middle. Groa gets a touch, but Tempest is there for the shot. It gets blocked by Ross. Virgo trying to pass it into the backboard. Jones just couldn't quite manage it. And we're just gonna have a bit of a silence right now, I think. Groa trying to get to the ball, and he just misses it. Okay, Tempest scores again.
Not much is going on. Tempest gets that shot up, goes over one player, almost goes in. Tempest then proceeds to get a double touch with the floor and pushes it to the side away from Silent Panda, securing a 5th goal for them. It looks like they might have shut out ILV Pink for this game in the series and put themselves onto match point.
Yeah, exactly. And Virgo here with the 6-1. What is Domino Academy doing? They are playing so well, and I think they deserve to be in Div 1 here, showing their class.
Well, they're just going to have to prove how much they want it, as well as how much they deserve it in these next few games and series. Because if they manage to win this, they have a guaranteed chance at promotion. If they then proceed to win and get first, they will automatically promote. But if they get second, they will have to fight for it, if I'm not mistaken. But if they manage to lose to ILV Pink, which will be unfortunate for them, but brilliant for ILV Pink, they will then have to fight for the only possible spot at promotion in 3rd place.
Yeah, exactly. I was just getting a bit distracted here, sorry. Silent Panda here, trying to go for the pass middle. Virgo blocking it. Like, in every aspect, Domino Academy are playing so much better now. And you can see that ILV Pink just getting a bit more, I would say, tilted, mentality down. I don't know. Like, look at what they're doing. They're just trying to freestyle, it seems. And it's just a bit weird. We'll have to see. Jones trying to go for it. What does he do? He tries to go for a shot or a pass, or I'll have to see that again. I don't know what he does, but
he hits this down, gets an angle on the shot, and Ross just unfortunately couldn't reach the ball to enough to clear it out. The opposition was there anyway for the securing of the goal, but it was in anyway.
Yeah, exactly. 7-1. We're just having a Brazil. Jones trying to go for the 8th, and there's Tempest for the 8-1. What an absolute slaughter by Domino Academy. I've never seen a scoreline this big on league play or whatever, on any ECC match I've ever seen.
Playoffs.
Especially in playoffs.
It hurts even more when it's on playoffs, just because of the severity and the importance of the game at hand. But they do, ILV Pink do need to remember that this is a game that gives Domino Academy match point, but they can't let it get to them. They need to make sure they reach match point before they can even attempt at taking the series win in general.
Exactly what you said. It was a great explanation, and we will see this ball probably go down here. 8-1 to Domino Academy, taking a dominant Okay, that sounds fucking funny. Like a dominant, dominant. I can't,
That's a tongue twister. Domino Academy
dominant,
get a dominant win
dominant
with the
win.
amount of shots that they had there.
Yeah. I mean, how many
That
shots? 18 shots, 8 goals. That's actually pretty accurate, I'm not gonna lie. So, like,
that is
it doesn't really
extremely-
matter how many shots you... Like, I want to say this. As a player, I would say how many shots you take, that doesn't really matter. As long as you score, it's
that's
fine.
the un-
If you win, it's fine.
even better.
It doesn't matter if you shoot like 20 times onto the net. If you score more than the opponent, you win. So,
But it hurts even more when you manage to shoot about 20 times at the net but not score. And then you
yeah, okay.
feel like you deserve the win, and then it leads to the mental downfall. But hopefully we don't see that from ILV Pink. They did only have about 3 or 4 shots last game. They need to turn up their offense. They were doing very well on the first few games with the defense. It started to crumble slightly with the more goals going in from Domino Academy. So we will have to see how it pans out for ILV Pink on whether or not they will keep their offensive pressure from the previous games and disregard that last game.
Exactly, and JV Jones is trying to clear it out. Silent Panda passing it into the middle. No one there from ILV Pink. What's going on with their offense? Tempest here gets bombed by Ross. Just gets some kind of weird flick into the goal almost. But a great save from Silent Panda. Kuroa here trying to get it out into the middle. And Vertigo for Virgo. Daryl with the clear. And it's open again. Come on, ILV. No. What are they doing?
This is so unfortunate for ILV Pink. A minute in, Virgo gets the shot cleared upfield. Kuroa almost reached it. Backflipped. But again, he wouldn't have reached it in time. Just a great placement from Virgo. And they're already a goal ahead in this match point for them.
Yeah, exactly. Like ILV's Pink offense right now is crumbling as well as their defense. Like they don't have any attacks going, and it's just a bit sad to see. Like you want them to win, or you want both these teams to win, of course. Like you would just want to see a great game, and unfortunately, Domino Academy are just playing so dominant right now. Ross there with an amazing save though. Kuroa just trying to get JV Jones for the demo, and it's open again. Hello?
Very, very unfortunate for ILV Pink. One player commits their Tempest, takes it around another, and you can't see where their third was. I think they were stranded.
Where was he? I
think he was I think he was first rotating back to third, but didn't have enough time to do so. His teammates didn't give him enough time, and it did result in a second goal for Domino Academy. I think this is where the communication downfall will begin for ILV Pink.
Yeah, I totally agree there.
They need to keep their heads high. They need to make sure that they don't slip up any more than they unfortunately have, just to give themselves a chance to claw back at this game. Ross he seems a bit angry after those first 2 goals. Let's see if they'll keep up their pressure or not.
Yeah, Jones are trying to clear it out. Gets another great 50 onto Kuroa. Tempest here with a shot. Silent Panda with the block. No one to follow it up for Domino Academy. Ross just with a pre-flip into their back. Ross seems to be having a bit of a fun time, I guess.
I'm not sure quite what he's doing. I saw him just temporarily there. They have an opportunity. One misses. Ross couldn't get the shot around Virgo. Virgo now taking it over Silent Panda. 3-0. And I think ILV Pink's hopes and dreams have just been crushed. Panda tried to clear that to the side. Kuroa couldn't reach it in time. Virgo takes it around Panda, puts it bottom corner, and it seems that the game has been sealed.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like the game has been sealed, but you never know. You never know. Like, ILV Pink always can come back. Like, you will just have to hope. Like, you have to believe. If you believe, you can almost do anything in the world. Except like doing some things that can't, like reincarnation or something. But
outside of the physical and scientific bounds of humanity and the Earth. All right, no one have a go at us. All right, we're professionals in the science fields. I think. Because we're casters in Rocket League. That basically means it, right? I mean, we're talking about flying cars for God's sake. I mean, what more do you want from us?
The Virgo here, we're just going back. Virgo here trying to pass a bit middle to Jones. gets a demo onto Kura. Silent Panda passing into Jones. Jones back into the middle. No one there to follow it up though. Tempest here with the pass onto the backboard. We'll see how it goes. It gets another demo. Like, they're playing so aggressive. Like, it works out. Oh, and Kura just gets a good save. Virgo trying to pass or make a shot. Jones getting a beat onto the defender. And then we'll see triple 50?
It looked like a double 50.
75 v 25? I don't know what to call it.
I don't think it's quite the maths. I think it's 66-33 or 67-33.
Oh, that's not 100%.
67
Oh, yeah.
33.
Oh, no, yeah, that works. That works.
Because it's 2 on 1. You know, we don't need to get into it. We're not here for the maths.
Maths and the science and and the flying cars.
Even though
we are here for the science cars or the flying cars. Silent Panda trying to pass the middle. Kura, what is the fake from Kura? Silent Panda gets a slow shot onto net and it's 3-1. 15 seconds remaining, and it's still manageable. But yeah, looking at Domino Academy's class here. Yeah, there's no doubt that they're probably not gonna win or like lose this.
I'm glad it's not 50 minutes remaining. I don't
want to continue. Yeah, exactly.
There's 40 seconds. There's still 2 goals in it. ILV Pink need to do all that they can. They can't overexert, otherwise they will end up conceding more. Panda plays it into the center. No one's there in time. JV playing it patient. Needs to get around Kuro. They had an opportunity. Unfortunately, It doesn't seem like they're gonna win.
Yeah, exactly. Like 15 seconds remaining, and that's the final blow. Tempest here putting the 4-1, and that's the nail in the coffin. This is Domino Academy going into the finals of Division 2 playoffs. Great play by them, and unfortunate for LV Pink, but they will be able to go to like they can still make third, and they can still go to promo game, right? Promo relegation.
They have the chance to go for promotion relegation if they manage to get themselves third. However, as to whether they will or not, we will have to find out. Kutsu, can you quickly tell me who's up next? Because I've kind of forgotten. Kutsu, I know you're not speaking on stream, please. But yeah, unfortunately for LV Pink, they aren't going to secure that game, this series for themselves. They will have to go against third. Against whoever loses the next game in the series. I'm trying to work out who it is, but I don't remember. I'm going to quickly check myself. But that is it. Domino Academy have secured themselves first or second place. We will have to see as to whether or not they will continue their winning streak and push further forward. But up next, we have Ascension Kronos against DSEA Red, 2 teams that have been around for a while and can prove themselves, quite frankly. But we will quickly go for a short break. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will be back with that next game shortly.